You know, like I said, maybe Matt Gaetz if he does hook up with Tiffany
actually,
Trump.
Matt Gaetz issued a fucking endorsement already, bro.
Of who?
Well, let's check this out from Raw Story. Matt Gaetz endorses Trump for 2024 in a Fox News rant against Dick Cheney and Paul Ryan.
Let's see that.
Well, this was our official show comment. There we go. Hold up.
What did it say?
There we go. Yeah, so
let's watch that clip.
Yeah, let's see. I think that we have a clip on here.
I am here to endorse the Trump 2024 movement whenever the president wants to ignite it. You're right, Jesse, to be skeptical of
these.
There's
no accountability for this. That's what I said. He's not. He can endorse Trump now and then change his mind in 5 minutes, and no one will ever call him on it or remind him that he did this or whatever.
Yeah.
Special interests masquerading as Republicans. Yep. I'm the only Republican in Congress that doesn't take any federal PAC money because I find that entire process to be disgusting. Joe Biden has indicated that he wants to reach out to Republicans, but he's reaching in all the wrong places. It seems he wants to import the foreign policy of Dick Cheney and the trade policy of Paul Ryan. That's what President Trump got us away from. We're no longer a movement that wants to invade every cave in wherever-istan while we impoverish our people with bad trade deals and invite every illegal immigrant to cross our borders illegally. The populism that President Trump has installed in the Republican Party germinates from the enthusiasm of our voters. And if we are faithful to our voters, not the K Street PACs, then I think we can maintain the America First brand for political generations to come.
I think you're right.
Oh, dude. Yeah, now I see why people think he's fucking dangerous. Man.
What do you mean? He's better than them. They usually are.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said it. That's why I said. I know I see why people think he's fucking dangerous because all that populism shit. He's actually spinning that shit pretty well.
So I'm saying the other guys don't know what they're doing. They don't talk like that. Hawley talks about monopolies once in a while, but not in any kind of legit way. And Tom Cotton talks about doing fascist shit sometimes, but not something that's gonna get the people fired up. Gaetz is saying the right thing, right? He's obviously a Nazbol at best, right?
I mean, I guess is that what right-wing populism is? You mix a little bit of an economic message. No, I mean, you mix a little bit of an economic mission, and then a little bit of those talking points with economics, and then you sprinkle in all that abject fucking xenophobia and racism.
When it's been done for real, in the instances when it's done for real, it looks like fascism. Mostly it's just covered to do corruption. But it's what I'm saying.
Bro, that's
what do you mean?
No, that's.
It is though. Think about it.
No, but I'm saying bro, that's a message that can resonate with a lot of people, and then you're telling me that it's just straight fucking fascist.
Well, think about it, man. Think about the moral underpinnings of it. It's
right.
It entrenches a ruling class, right? Isn't it some sort of America First agenda,
right? A hyper nationalist kind of shit,
getting rid of any kind of diversity requirements and stuff, just sort of the underpinnings of the post civil rights era that kind of have
because Saager is another one that he's a right winger, and he champions that right wing kind of populist shit too.
They don't believe in systemic racism and shit like that.
Okay, so is that the difference? Would you say between leftist populism and right wing populism?
I mean, I don't know what they are if they were pushing a genuine version of it, right? They could do a version of it, if they were actually serious about, doing any kind of redistribution, right? But I don't think they are. I think it's really just, they could start promoting unions and have some sort of seniority. They could find a way to make it nativist, right? They could find a way to
And you think that's a better alternative than neoliberalism?
No, it's fascism, man. It's wait. it doesn't. I mean, if they could do it, like, think about it. All right, so it would be like the if they could do it where it was like I'm just trying to think, like, it. The thing is, it's like it's I mean, it's just, I don't know, because like I said, I can't see them actually doing a real version of it. So like,
right. So you're talking about like actually doing a real. You can't see the Republicans going full fash, is what you're saying.
No, I could. That's what I'm saying. Like, but
so like a real version of right wing populism isn't fascism. That's something else.
Well, like if it's you know, it's like white supremacist, right? Like, isn't that like, I don't know how they would enact it policy wise, right? But that would be their aim. Like you see, like, you know, like we talk about with like the ICE camps and like the
eugenics,
the obsession with like critical race theory and like all these things tied together where they could enact a slate of policy, moves that would sort of permanently enshrine, you know, like a white male dominant class, you know, like the patriarchy or whatever.
But those things work though for a lot of people. The economic stuff that he's talking about, the anti-war stuff, the more nationalist version of trade, where it's America first stuff. I mean, even from the working class perspective, those things are beneficial.
I mean, it would be based if they weren't. I mean, but like, aren't they racist though? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
the shit with the immigrants. Like, I don't know.
I mean, that's why what we were talking about last time. I guess that's why that class reductionist shit kind of falls apart, because even if you do agree on those two aspects of things, you ignore the entire social underpinnings of systemic racism, and inevitably, if you push under a current system without those social reforms, it's going to create greater inequities in the system among race. Even if you take care of some of those class issues and move forward on areas that you can unify. But